Hey guys, welcome back. Today in this video I'm actually going to be showing you how I get this look. This is kind of like my up-to-date autumn fall look. I know I did one like 4 years ago. I remember sitting in my dorm room and filming it, and I actually just kind of saw it on my channel. So I did that, and this is kind of the updated look. So this is what we're going to be doing today, so let's get into it. Okay, so starting this video off, I'm going to, this isn't even actually a primer. The other one I use is actually the clear bottle. And that one is primer and setting spray. So I'm actually just going to spray this all over my face. If it will focus. Hey, can you focus? Thanks. It's the Milani Make It Last Matte Finish. Don't come at me, I'm probably not even supposed to put this on my face first, but it kind of works, to be honest, if I do it before and after. So I'm just gonna okay, and then take my beauty blender that kind of needs to be cleaned. It's not even a beauty blender, it's just a sponge that looks like a beauty blender. Okay, so I got it, and now it's all squishy. Squishy, squishy, squishy. And then the foundation that I use is the Milani Conceal and Milani Conceal plus Perfect is the 2-in-1, which is this one. And I am actually in the shade Ivory, which is 00AA. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually just going to put this right on the sponge. And do like 2 pumps, to be honest. And like my mirror's right in front of me, so this might be a little interesting. So I'm just going to dab it everywhere first. And down my neck, and then I just go in and beat my face. Get my baby hairs out of the way. It took me forever to actually find my foundation. I'm not even gonna lie. To be honest, I probably could get a different shade now, because this was more like towards like the ending of summer, I guess you could say. But it actually matches like the rest of my body a lot better than if I were to get a different like color that actually matches like my face itself. But also, I've always been told growing up, just by like my mom and like other like YouTubers I watch, that you have to have your foundation match your neck. Otherwise, that's how you get the mask. That's kind of what I've always been told. And I actually remember telling this one girl in high school that she had a line literally right here, and you could see like the difference, and I was like, your face doesn't match your neck. I'm just telling you this because I'm looking out for you. And she was like kind of grateful for it, but I feel like she was kind of like offended at the same time. But that was also when like Jersey Shore, I think it was probably only on its like 3rd season, and everyone still wanted to be orange. So anyway, there's my face. I will figure out a better lighting at some point. And I like just dab it on my eyes too, to be honest. But I actually just use this kind of concealer just to, it's not really, I really don't need concealer, especially with that, because that's really full coverage, that foundation. But I use it to kind of just brighten a little bit. I'm still trying to figure out which one I like more, foundation wise, because I used to use the Fit Me. But like I feel like when I would put that on, it would look so much more cakey or like patchy, even though like I do have oily skin. So I used the one for oily skin and still looked like that. And then I tried the one that's like the dewy. I don't know, I'm kind of getting weird with that foundation right now. So I'm just going to take this and just kind of do that a little bit. Literally just, I don't know. I'm gonna cover this little spot right there. Oh, I'm still gonna take my blender and just go under it. I haven't done my makeup in maybe like a month now, to be honest. Ever since our gender reveal. It's a girl. I was thinking about putting that makeup look up on YouTube, like on how I did it, but to be honest, I really kind of like winged it. So I don't know if I'm gonna be able to create the actual look. It was like a blue and a pink. I don't have a lot of pink colors. I'm not really a pink fan, so it was kind of difficult for me to actually do that. I was supposed to go, actually I did. I got my nails done that same day with my friend who was helping, also supposed to help set up the party. And I was so late that she was late, and then like my boyfriend and I were late. And everyone's like, where are they? And then like we got there right as people started texting me. So it's a girl though. So now that I put the concealer on, I'll under here, BareMinerals Mineral Veil. It's just literally this. There's like, actually I don't even think an actual shade. It's really just the original. And I just like using this because it's a little like smoother, but at the same time, sometimes I've noticed there is a flashback on it. But I still like to use it because it doesn't really give me a problem. I'm gonna take this little fluffy brush. I don't know the brand of these brushes, only because my grandma gave them to me for Christmas and it was like a unicorn type collection, but it's not like the one that was like really common. I think it was like last year they came out, but I'm pretty sure these are just from Kohl's, or I have no idea to be honest, but they're really nice. They're actually nice and soft too. I really like them. And I'm gonna put this. Actually, I might have gotten these 2 years ago. Tapped off all the excess back into the cap, and then I'm just gonna tap this all underneath it and on top of my eyelid. Because like I said, I do have pretty like oily skin, and then when I do my eye makeup, it does crease a lot, even like when I do put an eyeshadow primer on. It's kind of like annoying, but that's okay. Down here a little bit, then back up here. And now I got powdered eyelashes. Okay, so that's what I do. Okay, what's next? What do I do next? Okay, I remember now. So, I've had this for a couple years. As you can see, it's very ruined. The bottom piece is missing. It was just like lipsticks that I never even used. But it's falling apart. It has like my eyeshadow, like some of the main eyeshadows, obviously, like you can see the ones I've used over the years. And then all of my usage. But I still use the taupe contour. I still use that because I really don't go in with the harsh like contour. I never really wanted to. Even like when I use here, I didn't want to use it in general, but I use this NYX Wonder Stick. It's like the concealer and like the contour, or the brightening stick in the contour. I really only use that if I really want to go for like a full glam. This is just kind of like my autumn look that I just do. This is kind of like my daily makeup if I were to do my full makeup instead of just like mascara and eyeliner, which I'm still not that great at sometimes. So I'm just going to take this, tap off the excess, and then I just kind of go in like this and all around. and make my hair staticky. And then I get my jawline right here. So that's that. And I get more. Kind of set that off a little bit. And then I go right here. And then I just kind of look in the mirror and see what I like and what I don't like. If I would need to add more to one side, if I don't. So, yeah. I don't know, I just turned the whole light on, see maybe how it worked. Okay. So this is what I'm doing. Oh, I should have just done that. Okay. But yeah, there we go. I promise I will try and figure out a better lighting situation next time. So then I just do that, and then I start my eyes because I do like my highlighter and like my blush afterwards, because then I kind of blend it all in with just like a normal face powder. I still get compliments and everything, and I like everyone's like, oh, like what do you use, like how do you do this, and I was like, I've only used 2 brushes and I still use them to this day. But then it's like you learn that sometimes a little more different different brushes helps make the look a little more put together, or like a different set, like a setup on your face or eyes, whichever you're doing. Actually, I really gotta clean my brushes. Now I'm gonna take this brush, it's just like a little poofy brush. Like, focus. It's like this little poofy brush from Profusion. It's literally just from a makeup palette. So I'm gonna take this, and the case I just showed you I'm not going to use today. I might use like one shade for something else, but I'm actually using the Revolution Makeup Revolution. I'm using this one. I love ASMR, guys. That's how I can't. So, actually what I do is I start with like the lightest closer to my skin, and I just kind of build on my dark browns, and then depending on what look I want to go for is when I pick like the actual like color I want to use. So I'm actually going to go in with Relax. It is the shade right here. So I'm just going to swirl that around, tap it off. The only thing I have to say about this palette is they are very powdery, but also some of the glitters are very cream. So it's kind of like interesting. So I'm just going on this, kind of just going everywhere, to be honest. I always start on my right eye. I really should have the camera over there actually, but there's no room on this side of the sink. So I'm going like that. And I'm the type of person who likes to do both, like one color, one color, one color. I can't do one eye and then do the other eye. I can't do that. I've tried and they look so different. I repeated myself because I wasn't sure if anybody heard me, because I was tapping off all the excess. So this is what I'm doing. And then I kind of just, yeah, I blew it off. I know, you're not supposed to do that because apparently I have like moisture from your mouth, but I don't know, I've kind of been doing it my whole life, and it's very hard to break that habit. So then after that, I'm actually, yeah. So after that, I'm going to take the cool color, this color right here, going to take that color, and I'm actually just going to put that like right in through here, just to kind of build that crease. This one is from that set that I told you guys about from like my grandma. I'm gonna, yay, focus. Yeah, I gotta clean them, but also the tips of these brushes are white, and even when I clean them, they're still stained, depending on the color. Like if I use a bright color, they get stained that color. I gotta get a new way to clean. But I'm gonna take Cool, tap off that excess. There's a lot, but yeah, see, that's how much, and there's still a lot of product on the brush. See that? So I'm gonna just put it right here. I kind of go in circular motions when I do this, and then just like sweep it in. So it's like circular out here and then sweep it in like that. So this is what I've been doing. To be honest, I'm actually pretty sure I've used like the same type of shades, not like from one palette my whole life, or my whole makeup life, I should say. Kind of like browns. I don't know. I've always felt like browns and like purples always look good, or golds, but they were always easy for me to work with. So it was kind of just like a and then swirl, and then swirl, and then yeah. But also, like, I really feel like sometimes my eyelids are two different shapes. I don't know if anybody else feels that way about themselves. I have felt this way since I was about 13 and just starting to do makeup. So I had to get water. I got really hot. I still get really hot. Well, I'm in the second trimester, so it doesn't surprise me, but I can't help it though. I can't. So now that I like did them. See what I mean? Actually, it might just be the lighting. But then, like, if I don't like the way it looks right now, I just kind of like get a little more and like fix one side. Mistakes are what like causes perfection. At least that's what I've always told myself. Like whenever someone's like, "Oh, I like your eye makeup," or like I like your or like anything like that, and I'm always like, "Thanks, I didn't plan it this way. It came out this way." And they're like, "Oh, what do you mean?" So, yeah, that's a little. So now that I've done that, I'm actually going to take this brush. It's from Estee Lauder. I stole it from my mom when I was like 13 or 14. Like I said, I need new brushes. Or at least to replace these two that I use. But I use this brush. There you go. And I'm actually going to go in with the Burn. It's called Burn. Right here. I really don't use a lot of it because it is really dark. So I'm just going to put that like right in here. I kind of go onto my eyelid, but at the same time I like try to just keep it right in the crease. So like no like swirling part. Tap a little, I'll just a little circle right here and go in. Yeah, see? But then also I take the original brush that we used, the one that we put Relax on, and then I just kind of blend that a little bit to soften it, because it is really like kind of harsh. Okay. And then I go on to this eye. Focus. Thank you. Like, that was like kind of rude. Okay. Just go in right here. Actually, probably should have put more eyeshadow on. Yeah. Get a little more burn. Okay, since I did that, I'm gonna go back in with this and blend. I used to freak my brother out when I was doing my makeup and for like school, because he'll come in, like when I was like a freshman and he was a senior, so he would drive me to school. Whenever he'd come in, I always have like one eye like this, and I'm like, what? And he's just like, what are you doing? That's creepy. And I'm like, well, it helps. Okay, so that's what they look like right now. And now I'm actually going to take this little brush, focus, this little one. I'm going to use it for concealer onto my eyelid. So I'm actually gonna use this, like obviously the concealer that I used earlier. Actually just kind of like put it on the brush. And then I go in. See, I went a little too high right here. But that's okay, because that's kind of an easy fix, to be honest. So then I take this little flat brush. I don't know where I got this from. I've had it. I don't know, I've just always had it. But what I always go to is either this light gold type shade or this darker one down here. These are like creamies. Here, let me like, this is a patchy. Yeah. And then this is haze. Yeah. They're very creamy feeling. Like when I go to like put my brush into it, it's very like mushy in a way. But what I actually do is I actually spray this with the setting spray. Just a little bit though, just so it like picks up easier, to be honest. So I'm going to take Haze, which is this one down here. I put this right all over. The thing is with like these colors is I do have to like pick up a lot, like a couple times. Like, see, shoot, come on, I have to like pick up a lot, multiple times, and like pack it on. Yeah, just gonna keep putting more on. But here we go. Fallout. I haven't figured anything out for fallout. So like, I just take the fluffy brush and I just kind of try and wipe it away. That's all I really can do. Okay, so since that's done, I'm actually going to take this little brush again. I'm gonna wipe it off, and go back in with the cool shade and try and like get this out. And then obviously our fluffy brush. Just blend that part. There we go. Ta-da. Okay. So now I'm going to take this bigger flat brush. It's more dense. I'm actually going to take this shade. These shades don't have like actual names, but it looks like it's a little closer. It's like a darker gold, like that, like the cream I just put on. I'm actually just going to take that and pat it over this because it seems so light right now. Typically, but to me this color seems more like autumny, fall-y, October-y, because it has more of like an orange gold than a yellow gold, which I love Halloween. October is my favorite month, and that's that. This little brush from Estee Lauder that I have been using. Oh, focus. Thank you. And then I'm actually going to take the cool shade, tap that off, and I'm just going to go under here with it. Just like that. I'm not gonna lie, I had to step out of here real quick because I got really hot and I felt myself like really getting sweaty, so I just put the ACs on because I'm really that hot, to be honest. And then what I actually like to do is I'm going to take that same original gold color that I put down with the same brush that I used. I'm going to actually just put it right in here. Okay, so that's pretty much what I do, but I gotta, and I just take this brush again, and I just kind of go in right here, and just blend it. So before I do my eyeliner, I actually just do my eyebrows. I still kind of do, use the NYX Professional Micro Brow Pencil. I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to use powder, but I mostly use the bristles still. I honestly fix them. I really like need to like get them done, to be honest. This little brush, okay, it came in with the original makeup palette I showed in the beginning of the video. And what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to take like a mix of burn and cool, because I don't have like brow powder. I always just use like eyeshadow, just a little bit, and like tap it off and just kind of go in. I don't really define my eyebrows as much. I just kind of like make them more of like one color and not like a lot. So I just kind of go in and like just give them a little bit more definition, because I have black eyebrows, okay? I do. And like it's to the point where they kind of like look gray to me. And I literally just kind of put it in because I do put foundation over my eyebrows. That's probably why they kind of look gray sometimes, but even like when I don't have makeup on, they kind of look like a black gray to me. Or like black with like a gray hue. So there's that. Take that spoolie again. And my eyebrows are really, really different. Like extremely. But there's my caterpillars. I'm gonna actually do my eyeliner off camera, and my eyeliner and my mascara off camera, and I'll be right back. So this is the eyeliner I use, the Milani Stay Put matte eyeliner. It does actually stay long wear, and I like it because it's matte and it's not shiny. This is the mascara I used. It is very volumizing. I have to get a new one because it's a little dried. But it actually keeps my eyelashes up, and I have really long eyelashes too, which weigh them down. I'm back. Okay, that was probably out of focus. But let me just... this is what they look like. My wings take forever sometimes. Sometimes they don't. I did actually end up using my finger, just put a little more like contour colors right here. Just because, I don't know, I feel weird when I don't do my nose. That's okay. So now I just gotta finish the rest of my face, pretty much. It looks like this. So this is the color. I like love this color, to be honest. Okay, I'm going to take this little fluffy brush. I don't remember where I got it. Swirl that around, and then I'm just gonna put it right. I feel where my cheekbone is. I put it there, and I just kind of go up like that. You can probably see this side better than this side, obviously, but I love highlighter. I got my brow right under my brow. So around again, and then there we go. And then I'm also gonna put that on my nose, cause like I love a shiny nose. There. I don't know, I love highlighter. Oh, I'm gonna put it right there. And then I'm gonna take this little fluffy baked blush from Mercier. It's called Rose, and it looks like that. I'm going to swirl this around and just, you know, pinken up my face a little bit. I kind of put it everywhere, to be honest. My forehead, my chin. It's funny though, because when I was in high school, I really hated blush, so I would never put like anything on. And then kind of like when I went to start college, I kind of started trying to, but that's that. Get back. And finally, since it's like an autumn look, I'm actually going to use this Kylie Jenner lipstick. It's the Velvet Liquid, and what color is this? This is Heat. It's kind of like an orangey red. So you might not be able to see me do this, so I'm going to use the viewfinder and the mirror. Blush and lipstick were something I always never really liked doing. Why does that look? See, my thing is my lips come to a point, and I like that point. And since I like messed up right here, yeah, I don't know if you guys are gonna be able to see it. I have that shade. So what I actually do is kind of just take my beauty blender and like cover it with whatever's left on this. So that's that. The last thing I only do is just like a face powder. See, I take the same brush that I used for my blush, and I just kind of like swirl around real quick and just go all over my face, just so like everything kind of looks a little put together, to be honest. Actually, you know what I didn't say is the one thing about the Kylie lipsticks is that they stay on. Like, obviously, like, the color will fade, but like you could still see the color. So that's one thing I like about them. I haven't really tried anything else besides like Revlon, like the Stay Matte. But like when that runs off, like you get like the right inside is gone. And then now that we're all done, I'm going to take my Make It Last and spray my whole face. And then I just kind of fan my face. I was told you're not supposed to do that, but I've always done that. Never really had an issue, to be honest. And that's my face. So, my hair's a mess, but this is what we are dealing with. So this is the final look I did. These are just some pictures of like my eyes, and I just want to say like, comment, and subscribe, and thank you for watching.